Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, here in Arizona, and this is a ballpark where traditionally the ball has jumped, but a few years back they installed that humidor, and now offense has been neutralized a little.
And I think hitters still, in their minds, believe that the ball does carry, and that can produce some confidence as you step into the plate for your at-bats.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Okay, all set to go. Jacob Wilson digs in now. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
The 1-0. Rodriguez, a 6'2 southpaw, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball 1.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Jacob Lopez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
This one in the air, center field. Bolte settles underneath it. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
That's in there. That's strike one. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Third, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
2 down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
First pitch misses. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1. And that one clips the corner. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Scoreless after 1. Back here in the desert, and now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nope. Outside.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's a little bit low.
Nope. That's inside.
The A's with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And Good ball,
That's ball
4, 2
Take the
aboard.
base.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Colby Thomas.
Now it's the right fielder, Colby Thomas. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Oh, the throw is over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Just
that ball went out.
missed. Strike on the inside corner. White wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. In the air, left field, Kepler. Long run. Tracks it down for the out. Both runners tagging. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Henry Bolte up next for the A's. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Felipe Williams.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Bolte rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
One out, runner at second. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Runner at third, 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Athletics 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Let's go, Gabriel.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one to first. White takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one ripped, but foul. High fly ball, right field. Thomas moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, first baseman Tyler.
So up next,
Locklear.
Tyler Locklear. Grounds one to short.
Get there.
To first, and that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 4-0. New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Catcher Jonah Hyde.
Sliced hard but foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Now the third baseman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one misses. Ball one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Number 50, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Garcia also getting ready. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air. Arenado. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Colby Thomas.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And look out. That one gets him.
Right
The second man he's plunked in this one. Tommy White up next for the A's. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Thomas at second with 2 down. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A solo homer adds to the A's lead, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
All 1.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Chopper to second. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Ball, that's high.
Close
That's
one,
ball 2.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Hey. That to right. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 9th, center fielder Ryan.
Here's the center
Walton.
fielder.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3
That's
swings.
The 1-1. And he swings through that one. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert as we go to the top of the 4th. Alika Williams getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He swings and fouls one off. Fouled off left side. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To the right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that one ripped to left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Step off, throw to first. Soderstrom dives back in safely.
Let's go, D-Backs!
Here's your 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's outside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Soderstrom off of first with 2 away.
Come on, D-Man.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
outside.
outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Come on!
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom four, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
One now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Let's go, base hit here.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next,
And
for
here's a
the
look at how he's
Diamondbacks,
using his pitches in this one.
right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
One out man at first. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And that's too high.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Ball, that's out.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. So a walk puts runners at first and
Up
second.
next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
Here we go, Gabriel.
Right through there for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And he hits a ground ball right side to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Up
Second
next
baseman
for
definitely
the
have some pretty tough
Diamondbacks,
throws to make when they're trying to
left
feed the
fielder,
shortstop at second for a
Max
double play
Kepler.
turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
All loaded up. Max Kepler at the plate.
Hey.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Two down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Ball.
stays alive. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Marte scores. It's 5-1. No throw here, and the bases are now loaded with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom in position. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And it's fouled away. Got him. 1 out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Joshua Baroda Brower.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2 down.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Colby Thomas.
And now the right fielder, Colby Thomas. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's ball 2.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already?
Let's go, D-backs.
Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second. The relay, safe at second.
Yep, he made it.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Henry Bolte up next for the A's. And he'll challenge that called strike. barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 2-0. This one in the air, center field. On his way over, and that'll do it. A's get one on the RBI double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Diamondbacks, center fielder Ryan Walshman.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. The Athletics leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next,
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's just out.
In the air, right field, Thomas on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it 6-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in,
Leading off for
Alika
the
Williams.
Athletics, second baseman Alika Williams.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard, Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Hey!
No, that's low.
No outs. Runner on second. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Struck him out looking. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Wilson leads off second with nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball, that's inside.
First and second here, no outs. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here is Jonah Heim. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brandon Garcia will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 50.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And ball 1. He was late there, strike 1. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye in that spot.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground to third, Arenado. Here's Marte for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now it's the right fielder, Colby Thomas. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That one fouled off. The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. 1-1 is fouled off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Max.
There's the strike.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slow ground ball to the right side. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. It's the A's 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Tommy White.
Number 47.
That pitch gets the corner, 0-1.
Ball 1. Here we go, Phillip.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Voltes.
Foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Let's go, Diamondbacks. That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And out 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Alika Williams. Now the 0-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Here we go, Jonathan.
The 2-1. Hard hit left side. Inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 84. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Tyler Locklear.
Nope.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Ball 2.
And that one
Ball
misses
3.
up and in. And the count is 3-1. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His split numbers between June and July there. Fouled off left side.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here comes the 0-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air. White under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Ryan Walshman.
Number 15 up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Coming home, the throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 9-2.
That's inside.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Action in the pen down there. Number 67, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Come on, Jonathan.
To third, Arenado. Sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Slides for the stop. To first. Got him. Nice play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 10-2.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Here we go, Jonathan.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And the bottom of the eighth starts with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa, that's down.
In the dirt. Man at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And into the pole. It's out of here. A two-run homer. And they cut into the deficit.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 84 is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So a
A's.
new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Pitch
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
And that is ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball down.
The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's low.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the
Tyler
Diamondbacks.
Locklear stands in now for the
Third baseman,
Diamondbacks.
Tyler Locklear.
And first offering is fouled off. Kepler at first, one gone. Grounded to third, could be two. Beats to second, out there. And it's a double play to end the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now a 10-4 score.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back. It's the top of the
Diamondbacks.
ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 67.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one's in there. No balls, two strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball one there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
For the A's, right fielder Colby Thomas.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. And the 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. The A's up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Center field. And there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, number 47.
Tommy White up next for the A's. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one at triple digits. Ball two. Comes the 2-2. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And the A's are gone in order. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4. Back here in the desert, so now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
This one in the air right field. Thomas makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Well, swings over the top of that one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ball two. Ground ball right side. And that one handled over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. departs. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
New
A's,
arm out of the bullpen, number 50.
Jack
He's
Perkins.
into the game with the bases empty. So they're down to their final out. Number 15 will hit next. Ball one. Hey. On the ground right side,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Nice line drive to the post side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ronaldo Perdomo digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Hey.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball one. Nope, that's a ball.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses inside, and it's a full count. The D-backs down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Marte scores. It's 10-6. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 50 out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Elvis
A's,
Alvarado
number 37.
on to pitch here.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Ball upstairs.
And that is out of play. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up.
Ball.
That one
Ball
close, rule the ball. Ball 3. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
Final score here today, 10-6. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.